Joining us now is Nick Pope. He is a former UK Ministry of Defense UFO investigator. Nick, what a pleasure. Welcome.
Thank you.
What do you make of this video?
Well, it's fascinating, but I don't think it's going to solve or resolve the UFO mystery one way or the other. I mean, we simply haven't got enough data about it. And as the Pentagon themselves say, there just isn't enough to say whether this is a sensor error or something else. And even if it's something else, I mean, we don't know how far it is from the camera. We don't know what speed it's doing. Some of these things literally turn out to be birds or insects, but it's probably not a balloon.
Probably not a balloon. Do you think it could be a UFO, Nick?
I mean, it could be. But and it is interesting, of course, that when the Pentagon's Arrow unit that has the lead now for UFOs released this latest batch of videos, pretty much all of them said resolved as balloon, and this one wasn't. So I guess any unresolved case is interesting. But I think in a way these videos are a bit of a distraction now. There are people, whistleblowers, coming forward to say there are legacy intelligence community programs which would confirm the existence of a non-human intelligence. That's what Congress needs to be looking at, not so much these videos, fascinating though they may be.
You're absolutely right. We've shown a lot of those congressional hearings to our viewers, and a lot of those people, those whistleblowers, are saying all they want is transparency. You spent much of your career investigating UFOs for the UK government. Typically, when you see something that you can't explain, is it just, you know, checked out to be a balloon like these other cases that the Pentagon has analyzed and maybe not figured out?
Yes, I mean, Occam's razor suggests that the simplest solution is usually the correct one. So most times these things have prosaic explanations, but we never say never. And I mean, we're always looking, I suppose, for a smoking gun, you know, a video where you really would take this beyond speculation. But with the best will in the world, even though this is an interesting video, it's just basically a blob moving around, and it's not going to tell you much without the data, which, as I say, even the Pentagon say they really don't have.
You and I talked about those congressional hearings a moment ago. The House Oversight Committee held a hearing on UFOs a few times in the past few months, and they released new video appearing to show a Hellfire missile, there it is, there's a video, failing to destroy an unidentified, there it is, orb. That's what they're calling it. The video it looks unbelievable, Nick. What do you make of this?
Again, fascinating, but we really need a definitive statement from the Pentagon saying what this is, because there's all sorts of theories floating around on the internet, of course, some of them exotic, like aliens, and some of them saying, you know, this sort of thing is maybe just a test of a new missile against a drone, something like that.
Do you think we'll ever know what these videos are?
I hope we will, but I think it's, as I say, it's not going to be the videos that pushes this over the line. It's going to be some smoking gun revelation from within the intelligence community, or maybe even the private sector, someone like Lockheed Martin.
When we talk about the intelligence community, why do you think, according to the whistleblowers, there isn't the transparency that so many people are asking for, demanding, really?
Well, part of this may be that the technology behind these craft, if that's what we're dealing with, could be weaponized. And obviously we wouldn't want that getting in the hands of an adversary like Russia or China. But if you really believe, as some of the whistleblowers have said, that we're dealing with a non-human intelligence, then reasons for not disclosing it, in a sense, take us to the fact that there might be something about this which I characterize a secret too terrible to be told, something that we just couldn't handle. I mean, humanity couldn't get its head around it.
But the thing is, that's when our imaginations run wild.
Yes, absolutely. And that's fun. But I always say that disclosure might come with a dark side. So don't wish for something too hard, because you might just get it.
Oh, truer words haven't been spoken, Nick Pope. Thank you so much for coming on and trying to help us solve this mystery.
Thanks, Hannah.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.